Here you get paid to build a community. How simple is that? If you're on Facebook, guess what? Somebody invited you and you joined. And you invited somebody and they joined. You built a community. Mark Zuckerberg is worth hundreds of billions because of you. Congratulations. If you've ever referred anyone to anything, you built a community and a customer base for somebody. And they may have thanked you, but did they thank you financially? I don't know. This company thanks you super well. And so here you can earn passive leverage and residual profits daily. And so Hyper Fund is Hyper Fun, and it's a unique once-in-a-life opportunity. You can join today and immediately within 24 hours be earning a profit. How does that work? Let's have a look. You learn and earn at the same time here, right? So first of all, the company's building Mars Academy. Here you will have access to blockchain and crypto education. They understand that most people on the planet, they might have heard of crypto and blockchain, but don't understand it. So they'll teach us about it. The second benefit is daily profits. That's right. Every single day, the company will share profits with you based on your membership level. So what happens when you become a member of our organization, they take your membership fee and put it to work in the markets on your behalf. So it's a real nice, relaxed way of earning passive income because they're the experts. You don't need to be. We don't need to learn how to read charts and trigger signals at the right time and do all of that kind of stuff. These guys know what they're doing. Let them make the money and let them give us a nice, simple and passive income daily. Really powerful. And the third benefit when you become a part of this community is that in the future, as new projects get delivered, you will get to buy in at a 20 to 30% discount. How about that? New projects coming in, you get them at below market value, and then bang, you benefit immediately when they go public. So become a member of this beautiful community. It's a one-time $300 to get in. Again, if you're able to, get a $500 package, and if you're blessed, get a $10,000 package. $1,000. Yeah, you can get a $10,000 package if you're super blessed as well, right? But if you're blessed, get a $1,000 package. But you can buy, 300 is the minimum. There is no maximum. So based on your current situation, you choose what level of membership you want to come in at. And look, if $300 sounds too high, what I want to say about that is not, the $300 is not the problem. And don't put the focus on the $300. I see too many people making that mistake. If $300 is too high a bar, the problem is not the 300. The problem is the vehicle that you have been working that puts you in a situation where 300 feels like it's a lot of money. And it is when you haven't got it. I get it. I've been there on more than one occasion. It's not fun at all. But I also know that it's a mind game. And the minute $300 is too much, you've got to look at what you're doing because something isn't working. Especially if you've been working for a year or 2 or 3 or 5 or 10, and somebody says, hey, I've got this great deal for a few $100 and you find it's too much, there's a massive problem in what you're doing. Cool. So you've got to check out, the progress and the results. So the beautiful thing here, the reason I say you've got to find the $300 is the company's going to double it for you. Simple as that. 300 will come back to you twofold. How super cool. Every day, the company puts that $300 to work for you, or 500 or 1,000. And they put that to work for you and they pay you a 0.5 to 1% every single day. That's a minimum of 15% a month coming in your direction every month. That's 180% a year. Bang, pretty cool, right? So give or take, within a year, you've doubled your money. Isn't that cool? Well, if you can double it, why not go for the special promotion right now and triple it? Here, anyone that gets in July has the opportunity to multiply their money passively threefold. So you can turn 1,000 to 3,000, 10,000 to 30,000. That's a 20,000 profit within a year. That's some people, not a lot, not everyone, but I don't know how many, but a fair few people will be going out there for a full-time job to earn $20,000 a year. Here, boom, done. Happy days. $10,000, 20,000 extra profit within a year and a half. Pretty cool, right? So if you love what you've heard, the passive income on its own is well and truly worth it. Become a community member. Everyone can do this. Whoever invited you will give you a link. Click on the link, sign up, takes 5 minutes, and then send Tether, which is another cryptocurrency if you're new. Again, the person that invited you will explain the process, pretty straightforward. But you send Tether to your back office and bang, within 24 hours, you'll start seeing that profit rolling in. Cool? So listen, if you've loved what I've shown you here today, congratulations, welcome aboard, become part of this fun community that's going global, going viral, and earning every single day. Now, that's all well and good. Join, fund, and earn. That's the simple message. Everyone can do that. But what we really want at this early stage, what we really, really want is for you to also do part two. And that is to become an active community builder and earn an active income, right? And that simply means referring others. Look how easy it is. We'll ask you to refer something where there's no monthly fees, no forced upgrades, and 100% retention. Everyone makes money every single day. That transforms the mindset of your team. It transforms the way the team feels about the company. So different to anything else that you may have seen out there. It's insane. With this much credibility, with this much potential in terms of industry growth and where we're timed at, what this company's offering, there's nobody in the world right now offering anything remotely like it, not even remotely. There are people that are offering stuff that usually has no legs or no background, empty pocket deals, I call them, but nobody's offering this, the ability to earn daily in a real vehicle. And so if you refer others, now let's have a look at how you can accelerate your earnings, right? Tripling your money is great, but guess what's better than tripling your money? Multiplying it by 10, multiplying it by 50, multiplying it by 100. Imagine that. Imagine if you started here today with $1,000 and in a year you turn it into $100,000. Would that be cool? I'm going to show you how to do that and some. Watch this. Real simple pay plan, all explained on one page. You ready? This is it. Every time you refer somebody, they land on your level one, all right? So you've got a front line, so unilevel pay plan, right? So there's no balancing acts, there's nothing to learn here, no CV, BV, none of that to memorize, real simple. 100% of the membership value gets paid out, all right? So this is you refer a ton of people on your level one, and every time they earn, you make 20% of their earnings matched. That's right. You don't make 20% of the membership they purchased. You make 20% of their income. And that changes the game completely. Watch what I show you next. Now, if you refer people on your level one, they refer people on their level one, but their level one is your level two. So everyone that lands on your second level, so you bring in John and John brings Mary, Mary's your second level, you will earn 15% of everything Mary ever earns. Isn't that amazing? For life. And this goes on for 20 levels. You can earn on every single member in your organization 20 levels deep. This is insane. You can go as wide as you like and earn on all of the people that reign onto those 20 levels. Now, the only thing you got to remember is to qualify the 20 levels of earnings, you've got to refer 20 people. All right? So how it happens, you unlock the levels with the number of referrals you make. If you only ever refer one, you will always get paid on that one. If that one is a rock star and makes $100,000 a month, you will always make $20,000 a month because you referred them. No other qualifications needed. Most companies will not let you earn that kind of money for bringing one rock star in. It just doesn't happen. Here, they do exactly that. Now, if you start earning on more levels, let's say you refer 3 people, you learn on 3 levels. If you refer 10, you learn on 10 levels, so on and so forth, right? So to unlock everything, 20 referrals, you're done, home run. Cool? Now, let me show you what that means in real numbers. That's the pay plan done. You don't need to try and work out the pay plan anymore. Now I'm just going to show you how it actually works out in real life. This is you bought your membership and you're in the deal. Cool? You then refer John. John loves it. John comes to Zoom and says, oh my goodness, this is awesome. It's fun. It's on trend. It's on point. I'm in. We know John's going to make $3,000. You don't make 20% of the 1,000. You make 20% of the 3,000, which is, that's right, $600. Bang. $600 coming to you over the next 12, 18 months. Isn't that super cool? Every day John makes money, you make money. You've just built yourself a solid, passive, daily residual income. Wow, you kidding me? Every day. This is an everyday income. Now, whatever package you refer anybody to, you'll always make the same equivalent, all right? Now, when John gets excited, John invites Mary to the Zoom the next day. Mary gets excited and comes in. Mary's like, wow, this is awesome. Thank you, John. John will make $600 over the next year and a half. You will make 15%, second level. You'll make $450, not from the money that's come in, from the profits that money generates. Can you see it? The game changer is this company doesn't recirculate the money that comes in. That's a restriction. This company takes the money that comes in, grows and multiplies that money and pays that out. I'll just let that simmer for a second. See, they don't pay out the money that comes in. That's the noose around the neck of every other company. Here, these guys, they grow the money and they multiply the money, and the money that grows and multiplies is what they pay back out. Isn't that awesome? Now, you can do that for everyone on the second level, and guess what? When Mary shows Anne, and Anne comes to the presentation, goes, oh my goodness, are you serious? I can come in for 1,000, make 3, even if I don't tell anyone? Yep. Anne isn't just a passive income earner, though. Anne is a rock star. Anne gets excited. On Anne's passive earnings, you're going to earn $300. Cool? But Anne goes on and earns $100,000 in her first year. You earn 10% of the $100,000 that Anne earns by building an organization. That's $30,000 that you've earned from one person on the third level of your organization that you don't even know. How super cool is that? There's not a pay plan in the world right now that can even come close to what this company is doing. Do you get it? And you can do this on 20 levels. I've just shown you 3. You can do this on 20. Now, for those rock stars among us who say 20, what about everyone else? The visionaries, the ones that see past the 20 levels. Some people are like, 20 levels, that's a long way. Am I ever going to get there? Other people are like, what about the people beyond the 20 levels? Don't worry, we pay you too. Anyone that can see beyond the 20 levels deserves to get paid, right? And so here's how that works. You work your way up a career ladder, and the company pays you infinity VIP rewards. That's right, infinity. You can earn on every single member in your organization, wherever they are, on any level, anywhere in the world. Do you like it? All you've got to do is perform a little bit. This is a results-driven plan, real simple. And it's not rocket science either. 100% of the money that comes in is volume counted. So when you bring $50,000 of volume with you and your entire team, when you've done $50,000 of volume, you become an expert. They give you 0.5% on every account every day. Let me say that again. 0.5% on every account every day. That's a gazillion micro payments coming into your organization every single day. Boom, into your rewards button. Collecting it, it's like, you can't even explain what it's like. I mean, when I first started out, it was like that first person I got in, and the next day there was one extra payment coming in. There was my passive and then a little bit of their passive, my passive and a little bit of their passive. And I was like, this is cool. But then as it started to grow and mature, now there are hundreds of passive incomes coming in every single day, dotted around the world. Isn't that super cool? Oh, I didn't see. So I'm excited about the 0.5%. Listen, you can continue growing that all the way to 15, by the way. At 15%, level 1 becomes 35%. Level 2 becomes 30. Level 3 becomes 25%. Level 4 becomes 20%. You get it, right? Level 20 becomes 16%. From 1 to 16, you just got a 16-fold pay rise. And level 21 to infinity is 15%. Go forth and multiply with a company that has a phenomenal blue chip track record, world-class reputation. If it's good enough for governments and organizations around the world, it's good enough for HyperCapital. Huge resources, financial and know-how as well. And they've delivered. They're not promising deliveries. They have delivered more than any other blockchain group or company on planet Earth today. Think about it. So you're now earning with the #1 opportunity of 2020. There's no doubt in my mind that that's what this is. And so you have a unique once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to really create the abundance that you deserve. Now, if you've loved what I've shared so far, great. Join, get the link from your friend, come on board, whatever level works for you, just get started. That's the key, right? The minute you get started, you know you're on your way to tripling your money. Congratulations, all right? Now, if you like numbers, hang around for an extra 5 minutes. This is nothing to do with the corporate presentation. This is just me sharing with you, all right? And I love numbers, so I've just created a few extra bonus slides. Watch this. Einstein said compounding is the 8th wonder of the world. Those that understand it earn it. Those that don't, they pay it. What did he mean? Well, imagine your bank or financial advisor offered you a 20% a month program for the next 12 months. What would you do? What would you say? They said, listen, your money's sitting in the bank over there. We pay you 2, 3, 4, 5% a year. A year here, we'll do this per month, 20% per month. Of course, you're going to move your money from your dead account into your live account. And now you're going to make some money because 5% a year is not going to do anything for anyone, right? But 20% a month, that's real. Now you're making $200 a month extra. What would you do with it? A lot of people already spent it, right? Wow, 200 a month. I'm going to go buy this. I'm going to buy that. I'm going to go buy this. No, learn to compound. Patience. Watch what Einstein meant. If you put the 200 onto the 1,000, month 2, that's 1,200. Now you earn 240 in month 2. Month 3, that's 1,440. Now you're going to earn 20% on that. Can you see? And what happens is you start compounding your earnings, and the wealthy understand this. This is why they're wealthy. The poor don't, because they spend the money as it comes in. Can you see the difference? Your 1,000 at the end of a year becomes $10,000. That's right. You can 10x here passively without even talking about building teams. How would you like to 10x in a year before you even speak to anyone? Now, what's really interesting, when you're 10xing in a year and you know you're on your way to that, guess what you do? You tell everyone anyway. And so, of course, you're going to build a team. And guess what happens if you refer others and they copy what you did? Let's say you referred John, and John didn't come in at 1,000. John was, in a much better, stronger position. And for John, $10,000 was an easy no-brainer. You know what? I'm not going to miss it. I can live with that. Let's stick 10,000 away for a year. Forget about it. Compound it and have 100,000 in year 1. John's happy. You are super excited. Why? Because you just earned $20,000 for referring John. Just going to let that simmer for a second. In which other company on planet Earth can you refer one person and make $20,000 commission? You can't. You just can't. And that's what I love about being in the right place at the right time with the right company and the right system. Freaking awesome. Now, if you know people that collect Bitcoins, ask them why. I'm kidding. Don't ask them why. They'll get defensive. Just ask them this simple question. What do you think your Bitcoin's going to be worth in a year? Let them speculate. Let them dream. Bitcoin hasn't passed $12,000 in 3 years. All right. And it's been stuck at 10 or below for most of that 3 years. So even the most optimistic Bitcoin hodler might come up with tripling in the next 12 months, maybe quadrupling. I think if they say 5 times, they're probably smoking too much of the wrong stuff. But even if they say 5 times, look what happens here, 10x. See, we kick Bitcoin's backside over here. So I can't, look, it could happen. Freaky things happen, right? But I just cannot, my business mind, my ability to see things the way I do as an economist, that's like winning the lottery. The odds of this happening is like somebody winning the lottery. Next to nothing, it's just not happening, right? What do they say? The odds of winning a lottery is like the odds of being hit by lightning twice, running around a field naked. That's some bad odds, isn't it? People still play the lottery. It's weird, right? I've never played it. I've never understood that mindset. But here, look at this: $10,000, roughly Bitcoin, becomes 100,000. So get your Bitcoin people to understand what this is. And now when you start going and building a business, let's say you built a business of 20 people. They came in at $1,000 each. They all compounded. You just banked $37,000. That's a full-time income with 21 people. If you know anyone in another network marketing company with 21 people, ask them how much they made last year. If they didn't make $37,000 with 21 people, they should have a serious look at what we're doing, don't you think? Again, if they've got a little bit of leadership skills, ask them, how much money do they make every year when they've got 100 people in their team? Because over here, it's life-changing stuff. Just 100 people, and it's life-changing. Now, here's what you want to get about $200,000. Most people on planet Earth don't know what that is. Weird, right? But they don't. It's the way the system's designed. Most people on planet Earth will not see $200,000 come into their bank in a year from birth to death. It will never happen. Birth to death never happen. Imagine. Here, you can make it happen. That's the difference. Just 100 people. What if it took you a year to do it? Would it be worth it? Every day of the week. And look who you're doing it with. You're doing it with a multi-billion-dollar organization, a group of companies that have done nothing but deliver for the first 6 years. And as they say, the first part of this equation is nothing. compared to the second part of the equation. Why? Because they did all of this against the grain. People are still questioning blockchain, crypto, what is it? How does it work? Is it here to stay? Is it real? It's like the early days of the internet. It's like the early days of mobile phones. Nobody wanted mobile phones. They were big, ugly, and expensive. But now look, in the beginning of the internet, nobody thought the internet was going to do anything. You know, who needs that? What are you going to use it for? What is it going to do? Look at it now. We can't get our eyes off of it. The same with blockchain. It will be a part of everything we do within the next decade. Everything we do will at some point be touched by blockchain. Do you want to be a part of that revolution? If you do, let's do it with the #1 company in the world. This is a real company, a company that's done nothing but delivered on its promises. Others have promised and not delivered. They've just run away with money. These guys, while all of that messy Wild West has been happening, have just been quietly delivering. And today, we're partnered with them. HyperCapital, just one of the companies in the group. Look at this, $300 million blockchain fund established, tick. Star Holdings acquires BI Wang Group for $100 million, tick. That was a cash buyout, cash. Who buys companies for $100 million? These guys do. Do you want to be partnered